off for another presentation by Spinebuster Media. We've got Millie Mckenzie, we've got SAFIRE REED, and I, of course, joined by Jade and Connor. I'm looking forward to this match.
This is going to be a really good match, guys. We've got two professional wrestlers here that are going to show us how it's done.
Millie Mckenzie, oh, this is just starting off, both women trying to feel each other out. This is a first time meeting between the two, and SAFIRE takes Mckenzie down to the mat.
And we just mentioned that SAFIRE, she's been training for just shy of 2 years,
Wow.
but look at the skill and the ability she has to be able to keep up with Millie Mckenzie.
Let's not forget as well, Millie Mckenzie's still young in her own right, but world travelled, of course, worked for WWE, worked in Japan, held championships everywhere she's been pretty much. She's such a skilled competitor in that ring, and these circumstances suit her style perfectly.
Absolutely. One thing she's got to be careful, SAFIRE, is once she grabs around that waist, she does not want to be getting taken to Suplex City.
So Connor, tell us about SAFIRE REED. You've had the opportunity to see her in action a few times.
Absolutely, and to see her rise, it's very similar to Millie Mckenzie. I know SAFIRE considers this a bit of a dream match in terms of facing off against Millie Mckenzie, and Millie herself has compared her own journey to SAFIRE's. So this is a hot prospect versus an established star. And as we said, two very, very similar styles. So it'll be interesting to see.
We join the action. SAFIRE REED's got the headlock applied, kept hold of it so far. The one thing you've mentioned, she looks at this, you're saying she looks at this as a bit of a dream match. She needs to be careful. She needs to get that out of her head. Whether it's Millie Mckenzie, whoever it is, she's against another competitor. If she's going to get the victory here, she needs to leave that at the door, in my opinion.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, Joe, Millie's travelled the world, a very decorative wrestler, so she's got the years of experience on her side. But SAFIRE's taking it to her, fair play.
Two beautiful arm drags, follows up with a drop kick. But look at the explosive offense, sending Mckenzie nearly into the turnbuckle on that one.
Even Millie looks surprised there.
First cover of the match, and that was a close two count.
Very close to.
Millie looks rocked after that drop kick early on, bringing herself up to the ropes.
She shouldn't be she shouldn't be surprised that SAFIRE's like this, but certainly to expect momentum is definitely in SAFIRE's way in this first bit of the match.
Snapmare taker doesn't put her onto her back though, sits her up. Chin lock applied.
But with both of these performers here, you saw at the beginning that handshake between the two. This is a battle of respect. This is simply a wrestling match, and for me, I'm so looking forward to seeing that.
Interesting. She lets go of the chin lock, brings Millie. That's very clever. Millie was starting to get to her feet. SAFIRE brought her back down, and now she switched the hold. Very, very impressive.
Look at the pain in Millie's face. She's not looking. She doesn't look too happy. What's Millie going to do here?
Millie's got to find a way out of this. She's got to get things back in her momentum, because at the minute it's all been Reed. Nice.
Ah, here we go.
Curse of the commentator for SAFIRE. Now Millie's got the hold applied.
Oh, are arms and shoulders meant to bend that way, Joe?
I've been being in this whole. Oh my God!
Oh, look at the strength.
Oh, SAFIRE
powering out.
Millie rolls through, but SAFIRE keeps the hold applied.
Oh, and reverses it.
This is certainly a match where SAFIRE has got everything to gain from this.
That's very interesting. Mckenzie making it to a rope, but that's what they're there for. Rope break. SAFIRE has to break the hold, but Mckenzie. Oh, physical there. Now Mckenzie needs to get on top if she can. Oh.
You can see the frustration and anger coming out in Millie now.
At what point does the experience of Millie come into play as well? That's going to be a question going into this match with a big arm drag.
Well, there's some experience for you. Arm drag, Japanese variant that time. Oh,
I wonder if she learnt that in Japan, Joe.
Maybe she did. Huh? Oh! That's one of Millie Mckenzie's moves, that spinning neck breaker.
Move. Here we go, it's done. She's out.
Don't count her out just yet. SAFIRE REED shoulder up. That's a 2 count for Millie. Now Millie just taking stock of things, seeing where she is. I no doubt she doesn't take for granted any opponent she gets in the ring with, but SAFIRE REED so far very impressive. Mckenzie maybe giving Reed just a little too much time here, but she's sizing her up.
Oh, size her up a bit too long there.
I mean, Millie is confident in her own ability, so it might be an idea of
you have to be. If you're in this game, you've got to be confident in your ability. I hope the same thing for SAFIRE REED. If you're not confident, you shouldn't be in that ring.
The thing is, being in the ring with Millie is going to bring out even more confidence in her, and she's only going to rise up from here.
As important as confidence is, getting victories is the most important thing. SAFIRE REED, and that's vicious from Mckenzie. That's one thing about Millie. She's another one. She's ferocious. She's been in the ring with men, women, all sorts of competitors. Bigger, smaller, stronger, faster. But she's always able to adapt her style. That's one of the incredible things about Millie Mckenzie.
Big shoulder thrust into the corner there by Millie as well.
Stepping it up, bit of a gear change there. SAFIRE REED needs to cover up a little bit.
Here we go, Millie's taking control. That experience is coming out now, like you mentioned.
Arm ringer. Sends SAFIRE reverse.
Octopus stretch.
Oh, beautiful. She's got it locked in. What's Millie going to do from here?
Center of the ring as well, nowhere near the ropes.
Look at the talk, look at the pain in Mackenzie's face. Can SAFIRE keep this hold applied? Scarborough deep in there looking at the action.
It's only a matter of time before her adrenaline and power runs out. No?
Sunset flip, but not enough on the shoulders. Millie rolls out of that one.
Enziguri!
And rocks Millie Mckenzie with the guri.
And something has switched in SAFIRE right now. The ignition light has come on. Here we go. Follows up the Enziguri with the splash in the corner. Mckenzie reverses the ropes. Up comes Reed. Down goes Mckenzie.
Those E numbers have kicked in. Jesus.
Hook of the leg. 1, 2. And Mckenzie this time gets her shoulder up.
Look at the shock on SAFIRE's face. She thought she had it done. She thought she had her down.
She needs to not worry about Tom Scarborough's count. She needs to stay on Mckenzie now. She needs to think, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Because I am against a top competitor here.
Absolutely. It's where these points of the matches when you don't necessarily get that pinfall that you think, okay, what more can I do?
Looking a bit more physical, looking a bit more rough, looking for it. She's got the arm, she spins her out. Looks for the Rainmaker. Rolling crutch applied. 1. That kicks out just before the 2 for me there. SAFIRE throws the clothesline. Looking for the
jabber!
Suplex City! Suplex Millie is on fire!
Oh! Amazing suplexes. Here she comes. Look at that ferociousness. Blocks the... Oh!
Cutter!
Diamond cutter by Mckenzie.
Down and out. Here we go. Are we seeing the end of SAFIRE? No!
Huge kick out.
What a matchup we've got here. Mckenzie, the way she delivers those suplexes, and look at that aggression, look at her face, she can't believe it. But what's Mckenzie thinking now? Mckenzie is in charge, she's in control. Let's see what this match is going to bring to us next.
As we've said before, the arsenal in Millie Mackenzie's pocket is crazy. So what is she going to pull out now
Forearm
to take
shot.
SAFIRE out? Oh, no!
SAFIRE keeps having an answer in this thing.
It's turning out into an outright melee at this point.
It's a slobber.
Headbutt to the sternum. SAFIRE REED, what's she looking for? Hooks Mckenzie. A cut variation of her own. Here we go, Rainmaker!
And is she down?
Both legs, 2!
Oh my goodness. Guys, I thought that was it.
I thought that was it. So did SAFIRE. Look at the face.
You're right, Jade. I think she thought she had it. She can't believe it, but she needs to believe it. Mckenzie's not down. She's not out. SAFIRE, you need to take control. What are you looking for?
Is she looking for
that
a curb
Shining
stop?
Wizard? She wants the
Shining
Shining Wizard.
Wizard?
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, moves out of the way.
What's
Mckenzie,
Millie?
I know what this is. Spear. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
What a match. Mckenzie with the spear moves out of the way, showing her why she is so skilled in that ring.
Absolutely fantastic, but can we just say fantastic outing by SAFIRE REED there. Huge potential, huge outing, huge showing there.
She took it to Millie Mckenzie.
And that's interesting. Mckenzie, I'm so sorry, but Mckenzie, look, straight out of the ring, doesn't stand on ceremony, gets the match won. Like you were saying, guys, SAFIRE REED showed what a capable hand she is as well. Sorry, Jay, take it away.
Oh, no, you covered it all, Joe. Don't you worry. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee now. Don't you worry, guys.